influencers, both in offline or online. With influencers, they can encourage us as a young generation to be more keen on study. The second one, do group discussion. Try to discuss the content of the books from the famous and various author. The third one, make short videos according to the book that you have just read, and then upload it on the platforms such as YouTube and any other platforms. The fourth one, you can do podcasts and then upload it to any other platforms such as Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and also Joox. And with that, you can help others. So ladies and gentlemen, let's do more focusing on reading. Let's do better. Let's do better to make reading as a fun activity. With doing all those I mentioned about, I do believe, I'm really sure that we can more interested in literacy. So that's all I can tell you today. Thank you very much for all your kind attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Penampilan selanjutnya yaitu dari nomor urut 2 atas nama Marsa Anggitau Fairuza dari delegasi SMAN 1 tahunan. Mohon maaf. Nomor urut 2 yaitu atas nama Yasar Ataris Fatin dari delegasi SMAN 1 tahunan Jepara. Kepadanya kami persilakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let's give thanks, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, for giving us happiness, science, and our best future. May salawat and salam always be with kita Indonesia. Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who brings us darkness, love. Let me introduce myself. My name is Yasa Akarifati. I'm a student of State Senior High School, 1000 Semarang, in the 10th grade of Science program. Here, I'm going to deliver my speech about developing literacy activity 5.0 through literacy. First, I will discuss about 5.0. What is 5.0? Reporting from the title doesn't include the activities. Era for smart societies or society 5.0. This introduced the government of Japan in 2009, which the state has an anticipation of the soft minority to the industrial process corporate, which are complex and ambiguous activity in facing the era of 5.0, Asian tracking of the face for improving the me as a student are expected to have several other abilities, such as thinking critically, listening, being creative, communicating with others, and having problem solving skills. Most important of all, we must aim a character or personality that reflects us as a student. For example, as a curiosity, initiative, as leadership spirit, time, and responding environment. Society 5.0 is a society that can solve very challenging social problems by utilizing several technologies and innovation. They were born in industrial revolution era or can become society 4.0 and develop every time until now. Ladies and gentlemen, second, now we discuss about literacy. What is that? Literacy is a constant habit, process, and understanding information when the reading and writing tab. Expression of literacy is in animations such as literacy, cultural literacy, nation literacy. Literacy has various meanings. Two of them must be used and writing and using act. But actually, literacy itself is not just the ability to read and write, but also process and understand information. Literacy has various objectives, such as helping person use their time knowledge, helping to grow and developing a good person. Literacy once again assessment. Ladies and gentlemen, now we talk about how to develop myself in five critical literacy. The first step, we can provide a seminar or education. Think about how understanding and how important it is. And we can create a literacy corner if it's bad and add on a literacy schedule for reading literacy about 15 minutes every day. Like everyone's read, the teachers make assignments, summarize the reading materials or information that has been read or understood, and the job to learn that's learned. According to these goals, the literacy rate in Indonesia is varying. Because Indonesia is about 60%. Indonesia is at the bottom of Southeast Asia. Thus, Thailand is in 50%. There are several problems with this literacy rate in Indonesia is varying. For example, number one, that is overproduction of books and written materials. Number two, books of papers are expensive. Number three, the design of the books and written materials seems attractive. Number four, most books use payments that are difficult to understand. Number five, students, university students, and most English people use social media more than reading books. The last one, lack of emphasis and the education to students, parents, and teachers. But how important is it? How important is the reading books? And what is the strategy to increase interest of reading? Only teaching students. First step, we can put a seminar
Penampilan selanjutnya yaitu dari nomor urut 3 atas nama Marsa Anggita Fairuza dari delegasi SMAN 1 tahunan. Kepadanya kami persilakan.
and gentlemen. For the fifth things that I mentioned earlier, it is hope that Indonesia can improve literacy skills, especially for nation's future students. I think that's all my speech today. I hope it is still peaceful for you all. I'm sorry for any words or behalf that unpleasant to your heart. Thank you very much for your attention and your kindness. Good morning. Have a good day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Penampilan selanjutnya yaitu dari nomor urut 4 atas nama Karol Adrian dari Delegasi SMK Bakti Praja. Kepadanya kami persilakan.
All right, excuse me. Before we start, I would like to catch my breath for a sec. If that's okay with the judge, can I catch my breath for a sec? Okay, thank you. Ooh boy. All right. Now let me start. Good morning, the honorable juries, ladies and gentlemen, my rivals, the respected committee of UNISNU Jepara. Thank you so very much for coming today. My name is Christoforos Karol Adrian. I am from SMK Bakti Praja, Jepara. And I am here today to deliver a speech about developing the ability of 5.0 students through literacy. Now let me start from the challenges. Of course, there are many challenges and changes that must be made to fit this era of 5.0 society. To, well, let's say, improve the quality of life for students. Now, where do we start? Of course, we start from the education. This is all about the students. We start with the education firm to prepare the superior human resources needed to develop a more advanced society. By that, I mean with technology and internet and social media and whatever. This is needed. This is highly needed. Now, of course, where did this idea come from? Where did this whole era, society 5.0, whatever the hell, came from? This came from Japan in 2019. It was created as an anticipation caused by the Industrial Revolution of 4.0, that being the generation before Gen Z, the millennials, and maybe even the baby boomers. This was kind of a complex situation because it was caused with a complex and ambiguous uncertainty. Because of this industrial revolution, they had this idea that what's going to happen in the future? What's going to happen to our grandchildren? It is feared that the invasion could erode the values of human character that have been maintained so far. Now, in facing the era of Society 5.0, the world of education pays and plays a very important role in improving the quality of human resources. Why? Because they make up the majority of the workforce. They make up the majority of the public. They're people like me. They're people like you. And you see, in addition to the education, several elements and stakeholders such as the government, community organizations, and finally, the entire community as a whole, again, everybody here, everybody in the public, they all play a very important role in welcoming the society of 5.0, the 5.0 society. Or as I would like to call this society as today's generation. Now, where does the whole literacy idea fit into all of this? Let me start with a question. Do we know what literacy is? I'm pretty sure the answer is pretty blatant. The answer is literacy is the skill to write and read and understand information through means of reading and writing. That's That much is pretty obvious. This plays a huge part and role because it gives the chance for people to learn. That's what's important, to learn. Of course, the most important role here now is to learn digital literacy. Through digital literacy, it shows the concept as the ability to understand and use information from a IT perspective. Because nowadays, everybody stick to their tiny little phones, looking at it through whatever means of information that they can get. In Indonesia, specifically, we mostly use the term, what do you call it? Informatika. Now, in this informatikan period, we usually, us Indonesians, we usually stick to social media, search engines, and most likely articles, e-articles, web articles. Now, what do I mean by these e-articles or web articles? I mean like Wikipedia or some other article websites that I can't really name because I have no examples. As for the point in social media, we use a lot of social media: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, what else? And many others. Now, this can be a breeding ground for great information libraries or bad information libraries, starting from, let's say, hoaxes, fake news, and most importantly, malware that could corrupt the young generation's perspective onto today's world. Now, through digital literacy, we can allow it to contribute to improving the quality of learning in schools. Of course, by what means, you may ask? And to that, I answer through online schools, through online learning, through online webinars, or maybe even live stream classes, basically Zoom classes that have been happening since 2020. And of course, behind that, we also need competent people. By that, I mean literate human resources to guide the students to the right path. Using digital learning media can certainly improve the students' digital literacy. Be able to direct individuals and find out something to solve problems independently. Therefore, digital literacy with character needs to be developed in today's world of education. Ladies and gentlemen, I may need to catch my breath for a sec with a little bit of a rant. You see, today's generation of people, they always need their information right now, through any means possible. I'm sure you all know this. They always strive for an instant answer. They never go the long path to actually learn what it means or what it truly means. This is a problem that I want to be abolished. I implore that you all, no, I invite you all to improve the quality in schools and in public. Because I'm not just seeing this in the education firm, I'm seeing this everywhere. I'm seeing this in even the politics. Do the politics even know what they're talking about half the time? That's a question that keeps popping up in my mind. When I see the news, when I see national TV, I always think to myself, do they really know what they're talking about? Do they know their sources? Which is exactly why we need digital literacy to reach everyone, so they can understand, so they can further develop.
Waktu habis.
I see. I guess that fits. That doesn't really fit in the time frame. I do apologize for that. Well then, I shall end my speech here. With that, thank you so very much, everyone. Good morning. Have a good day.
Penampilan selanjutnya yaitu dari nomor urut 5 atas nama Wahyu Intan Maulin Nikmah dari delegasi MA Nahdlatul Syuban. Kepadanya kami persilakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The honorable guests in the and all the participants. On this beautiful and glorious day, it's first our prayer to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. For the story of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, because of this blessing that was very and also to our brother Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, let's give a private. Ladies and gentlemen, introduce myself. My name is Wahyu Intan Maulin Nikmah. I'm from Madrasah Nahdlatul Syuban. Standing in front of you all, I will tell you about girls and girls from that era. Before that, millions of people that receive the only joy and God. It's why
Penampilan selanjutnya yaitu dari nomor urut 6 atas nama Noni Ardelia Putri dari Delegasi MA Nahdlatul Syuban. Kepadanya kami persilakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Di antara Ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to talk to you about the millennial era. Pasti is the ability to read, write, speak, and listen. In a way that lets us communicate effectively and make sense of the world. According to the Indonesian dictionary, pasti is a individual, educated, and skilled in language with reading, writing, speaking, calculating, and solving problems at a profound level of expertise. Ladies and gentlemen, how do we know our literacy of the intellectual era? We can start from the first. For example, as Muslims, we can read Al Quran. In Arab, we can read something we like, such as novel, Beltek, newspaper, and others. For second, the ability to write, such as write diary, short story, write book, and others. For the third, the ability to speak, such as podcast, dialogue, advertising, storytelling, and others. And for the last, the ability to listen, such as listening to music, podcast, and watching movie. Ladies and gentlemen, the last and for example to improve our literacy of the network nowadays. I think it's enough. I hope it's useful. Let's start with the lecture, and I'm sorry if the and thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Penampilan selanjutnya yaitu dari nomor urut 7 Nahdlatul Syuban. Kepadanya kami persilakan.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this happy day, let us praise the presence of our who has given His grace and guidance to us. Because of His grace, we can gather on this day in Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Silvana Nora Najwa. I'm from Bahasa UNISNU in Untitled. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to talk to you about the role teenagers colonial era in literacy. Literacy is the ability to read, write, speak, and listen in a way that lets us communicate effectively and make sense of the world. According to United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization or UNESCO, literacy is a set of real skills, especially writing and counting skills that are independent of the moment, in which these skills are acquired and used acquired skills. Ladies and gentlemen, how to improve our literacy as teenagers in the modern era? Let's start from the first. Read. For example, as we read, we can read out loud. In general, we can read something we like, such as novel, webpad, webtoon, and others. And for the second, capability to write. For example, is writing diary, short story, writing poem, and others. And for the third, capability of speaking. For example, is podcast presentation, dialogue with others, friends, storytelling, and others. And for the last, capability of listening. For example, is listening to the music, listening podcast, listening and watching movies. Ladies and gentlemen, there are some examples to improve our literacy as teenagers nowadays. So, mastery of literacy is an important if we are to improve the achievement the younger generation in success. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I believe enough. That is for your kind attention to my speech. I'm sorry if there is any mistakes or my delay, which I'm thanking you all and God, I beg for apology. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Selanjutnya yaitu penampilan dari nomor urut 8 atas nama Nasya Arfiana dari delegasi MA Miftahul Ulum. Kepadanya kami persilakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Nasya Arfiana from MA Miftahul Ulum Sukosono. I'd like to deliver my speech about developing learners' capability 5.0 through literacy. Excellency, the Chief of UPT Pengembangan Bahasa UNISNU Jepara. Respectable, the Chief of UKM Orsa UNISNU Jepara. Honorable, the Chief of Committee and the judges. Happy audience, dear brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let's pray and thank to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has given us mercies and blessings, so we can attend in gather in this place in good condition and happy situation.
So, I can deliver my speech about developing learners' capability 5.0 through literacy. Secondly, salawat and salam always be given to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. We look forward is blessing at the end of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, there are many challenges and changes that we have to do in this society era 5.0. In confronting society era 5.0, the education world plays an important role in improving the quality of superior human resources. In confronting this era, education units need paradigm shift. In confronting place and the problem in the next time, the inspire, the modify the students become real to learn. The other side, the students have to have basic competence that they have to master. These are critical thinking, creative thinking, and have Pancasila students' profile character, such as curiosity, leadership spirit, and higher order thinking skill to minimize the mindset of development of the times. Therefore, literacy is important to be developed for Indonesian nation as the next generation that has hard thinking. We are as the next generation has to prepare ourselves and confronting society era 5.0. Because we will get information to help us solving the problem in the next time. Dear brothers and sisters are respected by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. I think that's all my speech as human being. I cannot avoid making mistake. So I apologize to you all for every single mistake that I have made. So long and good luck. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Penampilan selanjutnya yaitu dari nomor urut 9 atas nama Dwi Habibatul Wafiroh dari delegasi MA Miftahul Ulum. Kepadanya kami persilakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Dwi Habibatul Wafiro from MA Miftahul Ulum Sukosono. I like to deliver my speech about developing learners' capability 5.0 through literacy. Excellency, the Chief of UKM Bahasa UNISNU Jepara, respectable, the Chief of Commerce, happy audience. Happy audience, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let's pray and thank to Allah who has given us mercies and blessings, so we can attend and gather in this place in good condition, in happy situation. Secondly, salawat and salam always be given to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who look forward his blessing in the end of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, in this education era, literacy is very important in student learning activities. In this system, the teacher can know how far students skill in understanding and analyzing the material that has been gotten by them. Not only the student, but the teacher plays an important and innovation role to give innovation. Literacy helps the student but the teacher can know how far student skill. Literacy help the student, but the teacher plays an important innovation. Dear brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's all my speech. As human being, I cannot avoid making mistake. So I apologize to you all every. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Selanjutnya yaitu penampilan dari nomor urut 10 atas nama Mishka Aulia Wivaro dari delegasi MAN 1 Jepara. Kepadanya kami persilakan.
not the reason to stop dreaming. If every 8-year-old had access to every 8 days at home, and every tourist had heard, and seven had sounded, then English is the fact that we have a new generation. And when we're this generation, a person has had to learn to first, that reading is worthwhile, and second, that they are worthwhile. Literacy is important. It matters. Literacy can make changes. What are the questions? Literacy is yes. Thank you.
Hadirin yang berbahagia, demikian penampilan-penampilan dari peserta lomba speech Festival Bulan Bahasa UNISNU Jepara. Selanjutnya yaitu komentar dari Dewan Juri. Kepadanya kami
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yeah, my name is Alifa Rosdiana. I'm a lecturer of Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris at UNISNU. Thank you all for the presenter today. I appreciate to all of you. You have a good presentation. Yeah, all of you. And I hope you always develop your skills. Yeah, not stop from here, but always develop or increase your English well and read a lot. And as your topics you delivered just now, apply it, okay? It's not only on speech, but you always apply it in your everyday life. Yeah, I think that's all from me. Thank you for your participation today, and I hope we can see you on the next competition, okay? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay. How do you feel now? Great. That is my friend. Okay, so thank you. Good morning. How are you today? Fine. Great. Okay, the first, my comment is really, really great. Give applause for us. Thank you very much. So I'm so excited of your performance, all of your performance. Yeah, this is good. And actually this is challenge for me also. Ya, jadi ini juga tantangan bagi saya. How to deliver, not only deliver a text, ya, not only deliver a speech, but the main point is deliver a performance. That's the point. Ya. Jadi speech itu tidak hanya deliver text, tidak hanya menyampaikan speech, no. But the main point is
how to deliver a performance. That's the point. And I got it. Saya dapat tadi. The sound of your performance. Jadi tadi beberapa ya peserta got it. Not only delivering the speech, but also delivering the performance. And then the second. Okay. Actually, delivering the speech, also delivering or telling a story. Ya. Jadi selain delivering the speech, ya, to engage all of the readers, ya, to engage all of the speakers, listeners, ya. Jadi untuk engage, ya, melibatkan listener, ya, untuk melibatkan pendengar, so you can deliver some stories. And I got it again. That's good. Jadi kalau untuk deliver speech, itu tadi yang pertama, main poinnya adalah performance. And then the second, not only delivering the theories, no. Not only delivering the problems, the solution, no. But you can engage all of the listener with some stories. Nah, dengan beberapa cerita. This is about reader response criticism. Nah, ini namanya istilahnya adalah istilah readernya reader response criticism. Ini sesuai dengan literacy 5.0. Jadi supaya pendengar, listener juga menjadi criticism. Okay, and then the last is about eye contact. Yeah, it's important, yeah, for the participant how to deliver the performance, how to tell your story based on the some theories and problems and solutions, and also eye contact is important. Okay, so I think enough. Thank you, and the last I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Well done, thank you.
Setelah ini, menunggu pengumuman juara Lomba Speech Festival Bulan Bahasa. Sebelumnya akan saya tutup dulu acara Lomba Speech pada pagi hari ini. Saya selaku moderator memohon maaf apabila ada gestur atau tutur kata yang kurang berkenan. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
He's so